your host AD, advancing the Detroit Tigers of the series. The guys are joining in when it gets more MLB 17 when it's live every 3 to 4 days a week of the Iamacreator week with scheduled format. Make sure you guys smash the like button as we are about to be on the road to The Last of Us 2, which comes out on June 19th, 2020. I will be getting that by the time GameStop fully opens again later this week, hopefully. If there's anybody in the chat that does have a Facebook and a Twitter, I also had some nice supper out of that. You guys can type it in, tweet it out as we speak, and the other. Will we watch our videos in full? We like the videos in full, share them, tweet them out, and we're all good to go for the other stuff. And we never ask anything back in return. If you guys have any goals for the Iamacreator community, let's go, let's grow. We never ask anything back in return. You guys can also vote for the idol. Alan's at 27, Grace Holmes at 12. Let's start things off tonight. What's up, Prince Mark? How are you tonight? Hope all is good. Hope all is good tonight, my man. As it will be in a 4-game series. As it will be on the road, it will be the 826 Tigers taking on visiting the 19 and 17 Los Angeles Angels. It's going to be live in Los Angeles, California. As it will be on the mound for the 826 Tigers tonight. On the mound for the 826 Tigers tonight, Game 1 in LA tonight. Matthew Boyd, 0-4 record, 20 strikeouts, 6.03 ERA. Taking on the mound as well, Matt Schumacher for the 1917 Game 1 in LA. What's up, Gio? How you doing? Got work done, but I have 580 videos. So, oh, nice. Matt Schumacher, 28 strikeouts, 3-2 record, 4.72 ERA. I'm doing good, my man. How you been? As we head to the ballpark. Yep, and the stadium for the 19 and 17 LA Angels in Game 1 tonight. As it will be 45,050, and opened up back in 1966. As we speak. So on the mound for the 826 Tigers tonight, Game 1 in LA, will be left-handed pitcher Matthew Boyd. He has an 0-4 record with 6.03 ERA. I think the coach has been taken up, so he'll be replaced by a different one. And here's the starting lineups. Hold on a second. Let me catch up with the chat real quick. Busy day, man. I've been doing live streams 14 times. Oh my. Well, that's a lot of damn work right there, buddy. Can't go wrong with that. You're doing alright. Just trying to relax and get some things done. I came to say what's up and to see how you're doing, and I left a like as always. But I can't say tonight. My friends want to play online with each other. So what are you guys? So what are you guys going to be playing tonight? Anything good? Short, sweet, medium. Hopefully it's not hamburger rust or anything. But that's actually not bad of a wrestle game. Skate 3 for PS3. I never played it. I mean, I used to be a skating guy, but when it comes to Tony Hawk, but not a whole lot. So here's your starting lineup for the 826 Tigers tonight, Game 1. Then gonna have on my PS4 Pro after. Alright. Can't go wrong with that, buddy. So here's the starting lineup for the 826 Tigers tonight, Game 1 in LA. Shortstop, Jose Iglesias is the first one. Ian Kinsler, second baseman. Miguel Cabrera, first baseman, batting third. Batting fourth, designated hitter, Trey Mancini. And Castellanos is playing third base. Maki Batuk, batting sixth as right fielder, left-handed left fielder. Batting seventh, Matt Dundecker. Batting eighth, the catcher, Brian Holiday. And the center fielder, batting ninth for the 826 Tigers tonight. Game 1 in LA. Alex Presley, the lefty on that. And because Brian Holiday will be having a tough time He's only batting 189, so we'll get things up in the lineup. So how is everyone doing tonight? Hope you guys are good. What's poppin'? What's poppin' tonight, baby? Welcome back. Prince Mark, Zio, my pun's in the house. And we can approach my pun tonight in the chat. That would be good. Daughter Khalifa's good. Maybe get my older daughter Jean, made a sister-in-law, Dell, and my wife. So wouldn't be a problem. Game 1 in LA. It will be the 826 Tigers visiting the 1917 Angels. Game 1 in LA.
And the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Perennial MVP candidate.
Tigers went up to 8-26 this morning over a team down to 20-15 by score 5-1. So the start of Game 1 in LA, 4-game series, right-handed pitcher on the mound for the 1917 Angels, Matt Schumacher. Matt Schumacher against 8 start, 3-2 record, 4.72 ERA, and 36 strikeouts in his career. He is on the mound for the 1917 Angels. And batting first, right-handed batter Jose Iglesias, batting 186. As we get this underway, Game 1 in LA. Swing and a miss, strike 1 at the bottom. My pun says I'm at the river. So are you getting some fresh air tonight, baby? After that call we had earlier? 5 out of left center field. And that will be a single. Rays 4, Royals 1 in Tampa. So it will be a single for the Tigers. Brings up right-handed batter Ian Kinsler. 163, 3 home runs, 7 ribbies. Any particular reason, Angel? Yankees 3, Astros 1 in New York City. That's my love and I were there last year. Runner at first, nobody out. Game 1 in LA. Here's the pitch by Shoemaker.
From the stretch.
Next one, strike 1 at the bottom. Blue Jays 5, Mariners 3 in Toronto. And we'll also be looking up some good news on IGN as well. We'll get to that in a little bit. Next one, strike 2, bottom right. It's now 0-2 in Game 1 in LA. That's my Cougar cheerleader. That's exactly what I'm talking about. I'm going to be going to our practices again in the coming summer. It's explained, he struck him out. That's the first stop for the Tigers. Game 1 in LA. Underway tonight. And there you go, the starting lineup for the 8-26 Tigers this season. Miguel Cabrera batting 254, Mike Monta 259, taking over the 8th batting position, catcher James McCann batting 111. And here comes the greatest of all time for the 8-26 Tigers tonight. Game 1 in LA, right-handed batter Miguel Cabrera, 254, 5 home runs, 16 ribbies. Brewers 2, Red Sox nothing in Milwaukee. Nationals 9, Orioles 2 in Washington. Runner at first, 1 out, top of the first, Game 1 in LA. The pitch by Shoemaker. Foul ball to right, strike 1. Since my brother-in-law Broderick is Super Saiyan, like me, the born fight. Huh. And runner from first, and he steals second. Nice job by the Tigers offense. Runner at first, steals second.
To drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early.
Tigers finally got the first steal tonight. Wow. And that was strike 2. Runner at second, 1 out. Swing and a miss, and that's the second out for the Tigers.
Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
Is Gio still in the chat, or what is he doing?
He decided he didn't need to use anything else.
But at least he's not watching the movie tonight. Half the time, a little bit. Because the only clearest movie, the only closest movie that's coming in theaters first and foremost is Mulan, as far as I know.
Stepping in now, Trey Mancini. In the dirt here.
Ball is low.
Will go to third.
Right on the second, goes to third. Oh my goodness. Here come the 8-26 Tigers, guys. And that would be strike one at the bottom. Rangers 4, Padres 1 in Texas. This is actually one of the two ones on that. If you guys can hear me, let me know in the chat.
The 0-1 on its way.
Next swing, strike two at the bottom. Took a bit too long. Game one in LA. And Lenny and the Tramp. And Lenny and the Tramp. Yeah, Lenny and the Tramp's coming out in theaters as well. And with Isaac Sink, those two will be in the box office for sure. Swing and a miss. He's struck out, and the inning is over.
One left for Detroit. Tigers nothing. Angels do up.
We're going to bottom of the first. Game one in LA on the way. Tigers nothing. Angels nothing. And on the mound, taking over on the mound for the N26 Tigers tonight. Game one in LA. It's right-handed pitcher Drew Vuhagen. Vuhagen's making the second start with a 3.14 record, a 3 ERA, 8 hits, and 9 strikeouts to his resume. Game one LA. Doo-wop for the Angels, guys. Doo-wop first, right-handed batter. Brandon Phillips. Phillips is batting .259, 1 home run, 16 ribbies. So do you guys think in the chat that Lenny and the Tramp and Mulan might be jumping in there soon? By the time we get closer to the summer. Strike one to the right. Also wants Brandon Phillips for the 1917 Angels, game one in LA, and was playing with 198 career home runs. That's pretty impressive. Ball one to the left.
And it looks like things are starting to turn, but they've really been struggling overall recently. I just hope that was the sign of things to come, that they've turned the tide.
Ball two.
Let's start playing better ball.
So I also got done having supper tonight with my family as well. We had some Skyline Chili, but I usually so do dips of hot sauce when it comes to Skyline Chili, so it's not bad. 2-1 count. Six swing, ball 3. On deck, you guys know this guy, Andrelton Simmons. Simmons batting .316, 2 home runs, 15 RBIs to his credit. And we didn't send us a second. 3-1 count. Vuhagen. Ball 4. First walk by Drew Vuhagen as he walks Brandon Phillips up for the 1917 Angels. Game one in LA. Brings up right-handed batter Andrelton Simmons. .316, 2 home runs, 15 ribbies. Runner at first, nobody out. Ball 1 up top.
And a neck-high fastball that time.
And so Trump's son's scamp was troublemaker. Huh.
On the move is Phillips.
Ground ball to right. Because of the first time, one away for the Angels. Twins 8, White Sox 3 in Chicago. And there's the movie Peter Pan. Huh. Here's the starting lineup for the 1917 Angels this season. Mike Trout batting .323. CJ Cron batting .255. Gilno Escobar .333. Close Perez as well. Follow. And that'll bring in right-handed batter Mike Trout. .323, 10 home runs. Leads with 30 RBIs for the 1917 Angels this season. I have to admit, that's good.
Here comes the first pitch.
Foul ball to right, strike one. Ball one to the left. Vuhagen's already given up 1 walk already. Peter Pan is an elf, yep. You know who's another elf one? From Lord of the Rings franchise, and it would be Legolas. Legolas as we speak. He's an Elvis one. My love will tell you. Coming under the Lord of the Rings trilogy. And also the Hobbit one too. Pop up to right center field, he makes the catch, and that's second out for the Angels. Here comes right-handed batter Justin Upton. Batting .228, leads 1917 Angels with 11 home runs to his career. Yowie wowie, guys. Albert Pujols used to play for the Angels, but he's also coming out of the St. Louis Cardinals as well, by the looks of it. Verhagen nods his head. Foul ball to right. Bat boy's under it, and that's strike one. Griffin number 4 on the outside lines.
The 0-1 on its way.
Strike 2 up top. It's now 0-2, not bad of a pitch.
In this one, behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Well, Kingsley's a consistent.
Here are your umpires. James Kingsley is the home umpire.
But it doesn't ever seem to impact the game.
Ground ball center field. Right center field, it gives it to the first baseman, and the side is retired.
Angels strand one, and this is still a nothing.
Game 1 in LA tonight, guys. We go to top of the second. Tigers nothing, Angels nothing. Doo-wop for the Tigers. Right-handed batter Nick Castellanos, 219, 6 home runs, 14 RBIs to his credit.
First pitch coming, here it is.
Fly ball left center field. And he races back in time. And he makes the catch, 1 away. 1 away for the Tigers. Game 1 in Arizona. That's right, LA, excuse me. There's the defensive lineup for the 1917 Angels. Game 1 in LA. Oh, I remember you asking me that question this morning, this afternoon, I believe. Hold up a minute. Get to that back in a minute. Brings up right in the batter, Maki Montauk, 259, 1 home run, 9 ribbies. Buddy, what is your favorite Pokemon movie? Well, there is a couple of them. So we're gonna miss strike 1 to the right. But yeah, there is a couple of them. Actually, there's some of them that I've enjoyed over the years.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Ground ball left center field. Gives the first baseman in time, 2 away. Don't worry about the motorcycle, guys. Hold on a second. Alright, there we go. That'll bring in left-handed batter Matt Don Deco, batting 198. And it's at tonight. Ground ball to right center field. And that will be a single for the Tigers. Game 1 in LA.
Well, he rolled over that one. Not the most impressive single.
So a single for Detroit. But yeah, there are some good Pokemon movies that are out there that I've seen, that I haven't seen for a long time. Right on first 2 outs, top of the second, game 1 in LA. Get to them in the second.
Into the box, James McCann.
6 swing strike 1 at the bottom. Nobody at 8th batting position, James McCann, the catcher. If you guys want to catch more MLB 17, you guys will have that tomorrow night. Since I do have a short shift coming up tomorrow, the next couple of days. Ball 1 to the left, and that would be 8 to 12 and back-to-back 7 to 3. Since I'm gonna be immediately tired, but I'm still gonna have time for episodes. But now it depends what's going on after 12. So make sure you guys, if you guys are new in the chat of the Iamacreator group, hit that red support button, stay connected. Smash the like button as well, tweet it out. Swing and a miss, and that's the third out for the Tigers, and the inning is over.
Tigers leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second, no score.
We'll go to the bottom of the second, game 1 in LA. Tigers nothing, Angels nothing. Hold on a second. Diamondbacks 4, Pirates nothing in Arizona. Doo-wop for the Angels, left-handed batter Kyle Calhoun, batting 328. But yeah, if there's anybody in the chat that does have a Facebook and a Twitter account, you guys can do the same thing on the philosophy. Foul ball to right, strike 1. When we watch our videos in full, we like the videos in full. Ground ball to right center field. That's the right center field, and there will be a single for the Angels. So a single for the Angels. Game 1 in LA. Gonna bring in right-handed batter CJ Cron. Cron's batting 255, 3 home runs, 15 ribbies to his credit. But yeah, we like the videos in full, share the videos, tweet them out. Add to a playlist, and we're all good to go. And never ask any support back in return. You guys want to vote for the idol? You guys have goals for your supporters count? We can help you out with that as good as we can. As long as you do the same thing for us. Ball 2 to the left. Reigns of 6, Padres 1, Texas. Now, to answer to your question, Bonnie, about Pokemon, well, if I were to name my top 3 for Pokemon over the years, foul ball to right, strike 1. It would be... Oh, crap. Like swing strike to the right. It would be... Pokemon Mewtwo returns. Mewtwo strikes back. The Rise of Darkrai, and he struck him out. And that's the first out for the Angels, I think, in Game 1 in LA. But yeah, Mewtwo returns. Yeah, Mewtwo returns. Mewtwo strikes back. Because I've lost it a couple times when it comes to as catching one of the main characters. But it got turned into stone. Thanks to the former arch rival, but good friends with them. That would be Mewtwo. Brings up left-handed batter Louis Valbuena, batting .219, 3 home runs, 9 ribbies.
First pitch on its way.
Ball 1 to the upper left. But yeah, I was touched by Mewtwo Strikes Back, buddy. The very first movie that came out. The Rise of Darkrai and Pokemon Forever. Those are the only highlights that movies that I've seen that I've enjoyed. I haven't seen the other movies, but some of the others that were new. Actually, a couple years at a time. Never seen the others by then. Back then, but you know, never had a chance to. But well, what about you, buddy? 2-1-1 count by Vuhagen. Ball 3. Vuhagen's already given up 1 walk tonight. On deck, Guno Escobar, batting .333, 2 home runs, 11 ribbies. Strike 2, runner from first to steal second, and he's out. Runner first for Hogan to steal second for the 1917 Angels, and that's a strike. And that's the second out for the Angels. Good strategy by the Tigers defense. Game 1 in LA, look at that. Oh my goodness. Apparently the stats not happen again. 3-2 by Vuhagen. Ground ball to right center field. He gets under it. Gives it to first baseman, and then we'll end the inning. Hold on a second. We go to top of the third. Tigers 0, Angels nothing. Game 1 in LA. Doo-wop for the Tigers. Left-handed batter Alex Presley. 154, 2 home runs, 8 ribbies. Hold on, I'll read that in a second in the chat. And a pop-up to right center field. And he got the ball, and that's 1 out for the Tigers. So yeah, the PS4 stat is only acting up, but it didn't act up the past couple times. Brings up right-handed batter Jose Iglesias. He's singled his first time, is 1 for 1 in Game 1 in LA.
First offering on its way.
Swing and a miss, strike 1 at the bottom. It's now 0-1. Plus Mark says the Pokemon movie 2, The Power of One, was my favorite anime movie. You're not wrong about that, buddy. The movie 2000 was not bad. It was not bad. I know why my wife Della decided to keep my stepson as safe. What was the reason behind it? Because of the first baseman, 2 outs for the Tigers. Yeah, what was the cooperative reason behind that? Here comes right-handed batter Ian Kinsler. Struck out his first time, he's 0 for 1. Game 1 in LA. Here's the pitch by Shoemaker. Foul ball to right, strike 1.
But it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire.
Yeah, I haven't kept up with Pokemon lately.
ripped down the first
And runner from base runner at first gets it. By that, and the inning is over. To the bottom of the third, Tigers nothing, Angels nothing. Game 1 LA. Dubop for the Angels, running in the batter, 60 American League. Yono Escobar, batting .333, 2 home runs, 11 ribbies. Oh, try to keep your subs on. Trying to keep your stats on safe. It's not a bad of an idea. Ball 1 at the bottom.
Just below the knees, ball 1.
If you guys want to vote for the idol, it lands at ground ball center field. First baseman gets under it, and that's 1 out for the Angels.
And with that, we give you a look here at the standings entering.
There's the American League Central Division. 22-13 Mariners. The season's on top. 3.5 games over the 1917 Angels and 1917 Astros as well. Brings up right-handed batter Carlos Perez. Perez is batting .306. 1 home run, 8 ribbies. Verhagen nods his head. Ball 1 up top. Diamondbacks 4, Pirates 3 in Arizona. Foul ball to left, strike 1. But I haven't seen another Pokemon movie for a long time. At the age of 26. Foul ball to left, strike 2. But either way, I used to love Pokemon, but other than that, no. I just got bored with it since it debuted back in 2000. Pop up to right center field, and he makes the catch, and that's out number 2 for the Angels. That's why I'm more importantly an anime fan than the other 2. Never now and then. Ground ball to home. And that will be an infield single for the Angels. Game 1 in LA. And that was the one that threw Walker's first time. Brandon Phillips. He's actually not bad of a hitter. Here comes right-handed batter Anselton Simmons. Simmons is 0 for 1. Grounded out in the first. Runner at first, 2 outs. Verhagen with the pitch offering. Runner for first, steals second for the 1917 Angels. And that's strike 1 though.
You know, I like the aggressiveness there. They haven't cracked
Run for first, go, steal second.
Something by forcing the action. We'll see if it works out.
Went a little too long than what it could have been, a little bit.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down.
Went on second, 2 outs, on 1 offering. Foul ball behind home base, strike 2.
The 0-2 home.
Fly ball to left center field. He picks up a block and deep left center field, and it's gone. 2 on shot by Anselton Simmons. In game 1 in LA. Deep left center field. But the fans are enjoying it in game 1 in LA. So 1 of the season by Anselton Simmons, 298 feet. As a 1917 Angels strike first, it's 2-0 Angels. Game 1 in LA to start off. Look at that ball, 2 on shot to deep left center field by Anselton Simmons. He kiss that ball goodbye deeply, and it's safe for a fan. Brings up right-handed batter Mike Trout. Trout's 0 for 1 with a pop out in the first inning. Mike Trout is another power hitter, but I don't think he's ever playing for the Twins either. 2-0 Angels, bottom of the third, 2 outs. The pitch by Verhagen. Fly ball to right center field. He makes the catch in time, and the side is retired. Game 1 in LA. We have the 2 on shot by Anselton Simmons, deep left center field. Game 1 in Los Angeles, in the state of California. Go to top of the 4th, Angels 2, Tigers nothing. Doo-wop for the Tigers, right-handed batter, Miguel Cabrera. He's 0 for 1 with a strikeout in the first. In game 1 in LA. Shoemaker is on the mound for the 1917 Angels tonight. Game 1 in LA.
Hit hard up the
Ground
middle.
ball, center field, seconds under it.
Throw to
First baseman's got it, one away
on here in the fourth.
for the Tigers.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Trey Mancini.
That'll bring in a batter, Trey Mancini. 0 for 1 with strikeout in the first. Rays 4, Royals 1 in Tampa.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Swinging a miss, strike 1.
Here, and that's the first strike.
Not bad of timing, that's 0
I
1.
love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strike.
Swinging a miss, strike 2 at the bottom right. It's now 0 2.
Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking.
As far as the Zoom meetings go, I might go back to him soon.
Now he's got to dial it back
But it all
a little bit,
depends.
put that ball in play.
If nothing's not. Six swinging struck him out. Too late, and that's out number 2 for the Tigers.
Making contact with.
Not bad on the mound for the 1917 Angels. Matt Shoemaker.
Next to bang bang place at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough.
2 rounds, top of the 4th, game 1 in Los Angeles. 2-0 Angels.
Standing in now, Nick Castellanos.
Ball 1 to the left.
Look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
Brings up right-hander Nick Castellanos, flown out in the second inning. He's 0 for 1 in game 1 in LA. Rangers 6, Padres 1 in Texas.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0.
Swinging a miss, strike 1 in the upper left. Twins 12, White Sox 6 in Chicago.
Now that is power. You want to challenge
Not that
Nick?
bad of a
Give him
game.
big swing. That
Nah,
was the big
series.
swing right there. I loved it.
1-1 by Shoemaker. Ball 2.
Fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
No one down for the rest of the fact.
2 hits and no errors in the ball game for the Tigers. Look out.
Broken bat to right.
On impact.
Pitcher gets under it and he tags him out. Oh my.
And the inning is over.
Not bad of a play out of that, but that inning is over.
Go the Tigers. They trail things here.
We got a bottom of the 4th, Angels 2, Tigers nothing, game 1 in LA. 2-1 for the Angels, Dustin Upton, right-handed batter. Rounded out in the first inning, he's 0 for 1. Fuhagen's trying to get under control. Strike 1-1, strike 1 on the upper right, excuse me.
High strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He picks him backwards right here.
Strike 2 at the bottom. 0-2.
Well, it's awful difficult, Matt, to hit when you find yourself down 0-2, but particularly when you haven't even swung the bat yet. Now you're in protect mode, and you haven't taken 1 swing.
And Upton won't
Ball 1.
that one. It's 1-2.
Boy, it's hard
Golf
to
City,
get
Harper, how you
him
doing?
up.
Enjoying some grill pops, huh?
Him up a bit. But lucky
Crisp
for him,
pops, I have
it
no
was just
idea
a
what
little out of
that
the
could be.
zone.
A swing and a
Fireball,
drive to
deep
center
left,
field. That
deep
one's
center
got a
field.
chance. Presley
Makes an
going back in.
unbelievable catch in time. 1 away for the Angels. Brings up left-handed batter for the Angels, Cole Calhoun, 1 for 1 in game 1 in LA. The pitch by Fuhagen.
On its way.
Ball 1, strike 1 to the left, excuse me. Fuhagen nods his head.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Strike 2 to the right.
Fastball down the middle for strike number 2.
Couple of good strikes by Fuhagen.
Those last 2 pitches were
On the mound for 6 and 8 and 26 Tigers tonight in game 1 in LA.
Windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Ball 1 at the bottom.
Stayed too low apparently.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down.
Guys have any questions, smash the like button, tweet it out. So comments, stay connected, add it to a playlist. 5 ball to right center field. And it's deep to right, and it's a solo shot gone. Boom goes the ball. Cole Calhoun with a solo shot for the 19 and 17 Angels tonight as well.
7 home runs for him on the year now. And
Good fans in attendance too. 7th of the season. Cole Calhoun, 352 feet, as it's now 3-0 Angels in game 1 in LA.
I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I
Not
know.
that bad of a start. They go deep right center field.
But just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive. Now batting.
3-0 Angels, bottom of the 4th, 1 out. Game 1 in LA. Strike 1 at the bottom.
It's 0-1. First time up, he went down looking. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And
ground ball to right, but it's a fair ball to right. Center field.
Fair ball as it heads toward the 330 sign in right.
And it will be a double for the Angels. Game 1 in LA.
There's no question he's been struggling.
So a double by the Angels.
Anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything.
Ground ball to
away from
right
him,
center
but
field.
I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting.
Runner at second, 1 out, 3-0 Angels. Game 1 in LA. The Pets foul ball to right, strike 1.
Behind the plate. 1 out and a runner on second base. And this one.
And Pitts is low. Runner from second goes to third. Not a smooth move, but it'll take it.
Third now is the runner.
Runner goes to third. And that's ball 1. It's Wild Pitts. Notice one more time in the chat.
He's been struggling all outing long, and that wild pitch.
The ball gets away from him.
He just hasn't had it.
Slips and slides a little bit. It stays at a current direction. 1-1 count by Vuhagen. And that's ball 2.
Well, giving up hits is one
So
thing, but
Vuhagen's given up 17 balls, 34 strikes, total of 51
with this release point right
for the
now,
26 Tigers. Ball 3. On deck, Yono Escobar batting .331 in the chat tonight.
And now he's really in a driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
And a hit by a Pitts by Vuhagen to the batter. Brings up right in the batter, Yohan Escobar. Ground down the third inning, he's 0 for 1. Game 1 in LA. And Vuhagen will be coming out. So taking over on the mound for the N26 Tigers tonight in Game 1 in LA will be Blaine Hardy. Blaine Hardy making his 10th start of the series. 0-2 record, 11.30 ERA, and 8 strikeouts to his credit. First and third, 1 out. Here's the pitch by Hardy. Strike 1 on bottom left. On the middle of the plate. The signs are out, huh? Wonder what that could be coming out of Golf City. Ground ball to left. Tigers do get a sign out of that, and that's a double play. And the side is retired. Good strategy by the Tigers defense, Game 1 in LA. Oh my goodness. Go to top of the 5th. Angels 3, Tigers nothing, Game 1 in LA. Doo-wop for the Tigers. Right in the batter. Coming up the plate, Mikey Montauk, 0 for 1. Found out in the second inning. From the same structure. This pitch by Shoemaker. Fly ball right center field. And he makes the catch before the ball gets down. That's 1 out for the Tigers. And that'll bring in left-handed batter Matt Dundecker. Singled in the second, he's 1 for 1 in the chat. Just pay it forward and be rewarded. And we're all set.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball 1 to the bottom.
His pitch count is in a really
Coming a bit close.
At this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch out.
A little bit of highlights from DC, from the conference. Alright.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Foul ball to left, strike 1.
And it's a ball and a strike.
Piano guys, huh? 9 months, nice for the dating. Ooh. Congratulations. Foul ball to left, strike 2. Semenga's given up 5 balls, 32 strikes, total 37. Comes 38. Second swing, he struck him out. Out number 2 for the Tigers. Excuse me.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there.
Got it one more time.
I think he got it right.
Swung it a bit too hard.
That's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
Let me look at this website real quick.
James McCann.
Six swing strike one to the right. Shoemaker's not doing too bad of a job himself for the 1917 Angels tonight. And in directions with the cows on the floor.
Now a swing is
ground ball to right center field.
A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
And that will be a double for the Tigers.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box.
Doing that crap, not worried about for concerning on that. So that will be, so it's a double for the Tigers. Game 1 in LA. And they will, yep, that's a double, yep, James McCann. Runner with second, 2 outs. Shoemaker with the offering.
Stepping in now, Alex Presley.
Fly ball right center field.
On the move is Calhoun.
And he makes a pretty good catch, and the side is retired to right center field.
Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more on a third.
Go to bottom of the 5th, game 1 in LA. Angels 3, Tigers nothing. Do what for the Angels? Swinging a batter. Carlos Perez popped out in the 3rd inning. He's 0 for 1. D-backs 6, Pirates 3 in Arizona. Tying a series before the bat, that's the important thing. And Hardy with the pitch. Coming through, ball 1 at the bottom. Let's find the stretch out a little bit too. So the schedule goes like this, guys, since I'm going to be really tired. But I'm going to have more time by the time, since I'm getting off early. Because all I have to do, like I said, just short steps. Ground ball to left center field. And it's a single for the Angels. Brings up right-handed batter, power hitter, Brandon Phillips. He's 1 for 1 for single in the 3rd. Runner at first, nobody out. Foul ball to left, strike 1. Bottom of the 5th, game 1 in LA. 3-0 Angels. Fly ball left center field. Makes the catch, 1 away for the Angels. Beautiful catch by the Tigers defense. Beautiful catch. Brings up right-handed batter, Anselton Simmons. It's 1 for 2 of a 2-run homer in the 3rd inning. Game 1 in LA. Well, this is actually not bad of a start. If you are trying to be a power hitter back there. Ground ball center field. Gives it to first baseman. And that's the 2nd out for the Tigers. Actually, Angels, excuse me. Runner from first goes to 2nd. Brings up right-handed batter Mike Trout. He's 0 for 2 for pop out in the 3rd. Pitched by Hardy. Ball 1 to the left. Runner at 2nd. 2 outs, bottom of the 5th. Game 1 in Los Angeles. 3-0 Angels. Now, Mike Trout is one of the best batters that I've seen in real-life baseball. Ball 2 to the left. Also, way to start something, huh? And I'm going to deliver some Isaiah news in just a little bit after Hardy's also 2-0 offering. Fly ball to left center field. Could possibly end the inning right there. He's under it. And he makes the catch in time, and the inning is over. No travesty on that. We're going to top of the 6th. Angels 3, Tigers nothing. Doo-wop for the Tigers. Right-handed batter Jose Iglesias. 1 for 2 for single in the 1st inning. Tigers were going to get some stuff rolling in on the side in game 1 in Los Angeles. They did it, and they did it when they beat a team this morning 5-1 in the series finale. And that was the Diamondbacks last time, or one of the previous times. It's pitched by Shoemaker. Swing and a miss, strike 1 at the bottom.
Oh man, he took a swing and a half at that.
All right, let me see. Rebellion's on tomorrow, but that won't be until tomorrow night. Next swing, strike 2 at the bottom. Held that a little too long.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching.
Okay, let's see what we got going on. I do see we have a new headset in the works.
And they haven't figured it out yet.
Next swing, he's out, struck him out, and that's the 1st out for the Tigers. Game 1 in LA.
one of the toughest
let me see what we got going on.
Hitters rarely feel like they went, and I don't think he likes
Something about
run
Paul
up there by the
Fixon.
first base umpire,
A
but
little bit of sweet
looking at
deals.
it's hard to say for sure.
I might
that he
touch a
didn't
little
throw it
bit
out.
based on WWE a little bit.
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler.
Ball to the right.
As he looks at a fastball
Picks
that
up
misses off
right-handed
the foot
batter
for
Ian
ball
Kinsler.
one.
0 for 2 for
2
strikeout in
to
the
this
third.
point.
Sweet deals.
The
Hold on.
windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Ball 2.
And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Those first two pitches.
2 hours ago. Let's get right to it. Hold on a second. 2-0 count by Shoemaker. Swing and a miss. Strike 1 up top. Twins 14. White Sox 6 in Chicago. You guys can have a chance to watch Star Wars First Contact with director. And they pop up behind home base, I think. And he makes the catch. That's out number 2 for the Tigers. So you guys, director Jonathan Frakes brings up right in the batter Miguel Cabrera. Struck out of the 4th, he's 0 for 2. The bullpen Fernando Salas, right-handed pitcher for the 1917 Angels tonight. Ball 1 to the bottom right. Yeah, Jonathan Frakes is still around. And there's Patrick Stewart is actually still in his 70s. As long as I can remember. Late 70s. Ground ball left center field. That's how they want to call it on that. And that will be a single for the Tigers. Game 1 in LA.
So he's aboard here on the 2-out single.
So yeah, I've seen Star Trek First Contact. I know some of you guys have seen it. My dad and my family has seen it as well. Hold on a second. That'll bring in right-handed batter Trey Mancini. Struck out twice. Is 0 for 2. Game 1 in LA. Right on first 2 routes. Top of the 6th. Game 1 in LA. 3-0 Angels.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And now
Strike 1 to the left.
and that's what you call establishing
Pentagon officially declassified 3 Navy videos. Purportedly showing UFOs. Huh. At least they're not, what do you call it, those touch bats from Ratchet and Clank, which is PDAs. Maybe, maybe not. Swinging a miss, strike 2 up top. A little too long. It's now 0-2. Arrow, according to Arrow, only confronts the mentor, monitor, and exclusive deleted scene. But as far as Arrow goes, I'm with a little something from the main character. It's not bad. And that would be the one that used to play, recently used to play Green Arrow, and that would be Stephen Amell. So Stephen Amell did a great job on Arrow, but I haven't seen the Flash for a while either, or Arrow. 1 and 2 count coming up.
From the stretch.
And he struck him out as well. And that's the 3rd out for the Tigers. The inning is over.
One left for Detroit.
It's up to the bottom of the 6th. Angels 3, Tigers nothing.
Ready for another shot.
2 out for the Angels. Right-hander Justin Upton. 0 for 2 for fly out in the 4th inning. Game 1 in LA.
The same reliever out there, Dan.
Paul Fixon skim goes on to say, and I quote, Tyranio reveals what happened to him. Huh. Well, Paul Fixon has been out for a long time as well, so that's been around for quite some time. For a long time. He nods his head, he gets the pitch by Hardy. Ground ball center field.
And that's through for a hit.
Races to second, and that will be a single for the Angels.
Well, that's good hitting.
So that's the only news I can find for tonight.
Just take it right back at him. Nice swing.
So a single for the Angels. Game 1 in LA.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now.
Thank you, Coffee, for doing that. Brings up left-handed batter Cole Calhoun is 2 for 2 with a single, ribby, and throwing a home run. But thank you, Coffee, buddy. I'm at 49 moderators, by the way, guys, of the group. You guys can recall or remember. Yankees 3, Astros 1 in New York City. Ball 2 up top. But it's good to see Coffee being active as good as he can be. Ball 3.
He was definitely looking
Bottom of
fastball
first.
here, and he got one.
Nobody up. Bottom 6, 3-0 Angels. On deck, Cesar Cron, batting 260.
3-0 count. Here it comes. Hold high.
Fly ball to right center field.
Mata moves over.
Makes a good catch, and that's the first out for the Angels. Here comes Cesar Cron, right-hander. 1 for 2 for double in the 4th. But thank you once again, Coffee.
Now a snap throw to first.
Runner stays at first. Twins 14, White Sox 6, and Chicago.
First pitch on its way. There he goes.
And a pop-up to foul territory between the stands. Nearly had the catch, but that's strike 1 though. Had to try to get an effort out of that.
And the pitch.
Fly ball deep left center field. He's racing back. And another good catch, and that's out number 2 for the Angels. But thank you once again, Coffee. I needed that. Here comes Luis Valbuena. Hopefully I got that right. He had a hit by a pitch in the 4th inning. He's 0 for 1. Game 1 in LA. Ball 1 at the bottom.
Worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. Here it comes. 1-0. Throw down to second.
And I think that's strike 1 or ball 2. I think. Yeah, that's strike 1. 1-1 count coming up.
Here comes the 1-1. Slow roll.
Ground ball to the pitcher's box. Faceman gets it in time. Inside is retired.
Angels strand 1, but they're on top by a count.
We go to top of the 7th. Angels 3, Tigers nothing. Game 1 in LA. And here's the story, guys. Game 1 in LA. Coming out of the state of California. 26 Tigers, 4 hits, no errors. 1917 Angels, 3 runs, 7 hits, no errors. Game 1 in Los Angeles, California. Do-wop for the Tigers, right-hander Nick Castellanos, 0 for 2. Fly out in the 4th. Here's the pitch by Shoemaker. Strike 1 at the bottom.
We talk about that first pitch and how important it is. Well, we're watching a guy right now.
Okay, let's see what else we got going on. Shout out to L Red Sox, thank you. How you doing? He's doing a little project tonight. He did boxing over the weekend, I believe. Ball 1 at the bottom. That's why I say Glory Days. Glory Days boxing. By the looks of it, from the all-time greats. Swing and a miss, strike 2 in the upper right. It's now 1 and 2. Now let me see what we're looking at. Hold on. Swing and a miss, out number 1 for the Tigers.
And that's what he's doing right now.
So he sets him down swinging. Nick Castellanos goes down for the first out in the 7th inning.
Yeah, there it is. Not bad of a supporters count, too. He's doing very well.
And that'll bring up Mikey Mata.
Swing and a miss, strike 1 at the bottom. A little too long. Our Red Sox fan is doing, guys can check out his channel, he's doing Stratomatic baseball card and dice between the 1969 teams, Boston Red Sox and the Cleveland Indians. That seems nice. Swing and a miss, strike 2 again. Shoemaker has given up 10 balls, 50 good strikes out of that from 1917 Angels.
Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
Becomes the 0-2 by Shoemaker.
Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch.
Fly ball, center field. Looking to bounce back, and he makes the catch in time. Out number 2 for the Tigers. Shoemaker is doing a pretty good job on the mound. Game 1 in LA at this point.
Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made.
3 months really is to be awesome as well. Look at that. Deep center field. Gave it a good run. In the bullpen, Blake Parker right-handed pitcher for the 1917 Angels. Foul ball to left, strike 1.
And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen.
Game 1 in LA as we speak in the chat.
The 0-1 pitch.
Ball one at the bottom. As far as the lineup goes, well, after 12 tomorrow, Borderlands 3 will be coming into play, and then baseball after that. So, swing and miss, strike 2. But at least you guys finally got a new episode of Resident Evil 3 Nemesis tonight. Center field gives it to first baseman, and he is out. And the inning is over.
3 up, 3 down for Detroit.
3 up, 3 down for the Tigers. Go to bottom of the 7th inning. Angels 3, Tigers nothing. 2 out for the Angels, right-handed batter, Yono Escobar. Steps to the plate, he has 2 ground outs, he's 0 for 2. So far my opponent's at 21 supporters, very nice. Her sights on the goal is going to be up to 200 before the end of this year. Ground ball center field. My goal for me as JD is 1500, but it's been taken up and down, up and down. So a single for the Angels by Yono Escobar. Game 1 in LA. Yep, ground ball center field, and that's a single for the Angels. But it all depends. Runner at first, nobody out.
And that'll bring up Carlos Perez.
And they pop up. Foul territory to right line. Makes the Cats 1 away for the Angels. Signs coming to Drunko for AAA meeting. Here comes right-handed batter Brandon Phillips. Phillips is 1 for 2. Single in the 3rd inning. Game 1 in LA. Let's have a segment. Hold on a second.
From the stretch.
Strike 1 at the middle. A little bit cozy, but it was a little bit of a try out of that. Total impact, Hawayusa. Fly ball right center field. Makes another good catch out, number 2 for the Angels. It's time to get back to work. That's right, by this Friday. It's coming. Brings up Enzelton Simmons. Right-handed batter's 1 for 3 for 2-run shot.
Yeah, I'm with you, Matt. Even though
To his resume.
okay, I do think you have to look at what
He's at Kool-Aid, Hawayusa. Twins 14, White Sox 6 in Chicago, the final. Ball 1 at the bottom.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
Strike 1 to the left, 1-1.
That time, mid-80s, but it's called
Let's try to refresh that again. Hardy nods his head. Check swing.
And he checks his swing. Did he go around?
That would be a strike 2, I believe. Yeah, that's strike 2. Comes a 1 and 2. Fireball left center field. And he makes a good catch in time instead of running slow, and the side is retired. Not bad of catches so far tonight. Go to top of the 8th, Angels 3, Tigers nothing.
Digging in and looking for
2 bar for the Tigers. We're going to get something going for these next batters. Bringing a batter, James McCann's 1 for 2 for double his last time. Tigers are very capable and professional the way they have before the last several years. So we'll see what happens. Baseball will be tomorrow night as well, so it won't be not a terrible idea. Ground ball to the pitcher. He gets under it, gives it to the first baseman. 1 away. Diamondbacks 6, Pirates 3 in Arizona.
Into the box now. Alex Presley, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
The record between Presley and Shoemaker, 1 for 6 of a strikeout. Fly ball left center field. Waiting for that ball to get down, and it will get down. For a deep shot, and that will be a single for the Tigers. Game 1 in LA, the Tigers are looking to keep in distance as they're hoping to get closer a little bit tonight. The way they were this morning. So that's a double for the Tigers by Alex Presley. Game 1 in Los Angeles. Runner at second, 1 out, 3-0 Angels, top of the 8th. Game 1 in Los Angeles, California. The pitch by Shoemaker. Foul ball to right, and and stands. That's strike one. So making gives a sign. It's like swing. That's ball one. 1-1 count so far. Pro Observer, how you doing? Michael McElroy, how you doing? He's another good man. Perhaps. Swing and a miss, strike two. Knuckle curve at the bottom, strike two. It's now 1-2. Well, let me see what we got going on in a minute.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Ground fly ball to left center field. Game one in LA. And it will be an RBI double for the Tigers. An RBI double for the Tigers. Game one in LA. As so far, the score is 3-1 Angels. Game one in Los Angeles. And here come the 826 Tigers. Let's try to bounce on in a little bit.
Now Mike Scioscia's up out of the Angel dugout on his way to the mound.
Here comes in 1917 the season Angels coming on the mound, and that'll be it for Matt Shoemaker. Shoemaker didn't do that bad of a performance. It wasn't. He didn't do too bad. And taking over on the mound for the 1917 LA Angels tonight, game one in LA, Fernando Salas. Salas, third game of the series. One save and one strikeout to his credit. Runner at second, one out, 3-1 Angels. Game one in LA.
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler.
Fly ball center field. Deep center field, and it will be safe and sound gone. By Ian Kinsler, right-handed batter. Game one in LA. And Salas on the mound for the 1917 Angels, not even happy after he gave up his first pitch already. Fourth of the season by Ian Kinsler, right-handed batter, 421 feet. As the score is tied in game one in LA, 3 runs apiece tonight. Look at that. Bye-bye birdie ball. Deep center field. 2-run shot by Ian Kinsler. Brings up right-handed batter Miguel Cabrera. He may have a little something to say about that. Playing 26 Tigers. He's 1 for 3 for single in the 6th inning. We'll see what happens in between tonight, guys. 3-3 apiece. Top of the 8th, 1 out. Here's the pitch offering coming up, guys. Game one in LA. Ball one to the left.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger.
Guys have any questions, let me know in the chat. Just keep paying it forward. I lost one supporter already, but that's okay. I'm going to get it back up there. It's quite a bit. Fly ball to deep left center field. And in a solo shot to left center field deep, and it's gone. So a solo shot by Miguel Cabrera. For the 826 Tigers, and Fernando Salas is like, I had it. I'm going to get something going. A little bit challenging. Alright, alright. And that's home run number 6 for Miguel Cabrera. 6-1 of the season, 401 feet. As the score, as so far the score is 4-3 Tigers. Tigers always, 826 Tigers have the good spirit tonight. Look at that ball, deep left center field. Left center field deep in game one in LA. That's gone right there. 4-3 Tigers, game one in LA, top of the 8th, 1 out so far.
Standing in now, Trey Mancini.
6 swing, strike 1 at the bottom.
Swing, but he went around for the first strike.
Oh my goodness. Very astounding tonight, guys.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
Ball 1 up top.
And a fastball just a bit up. Both teams with 8 hits in this one.
Here comes a 1-1 offering coming up. Game 1 in LA. Foul ball to right. Strike 2. Next to the batter's box, 1 and 2.
Ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch.
Foul ball to right, strike 2. Impactful. We'll see on that.
Another 1-2 delivery. And he'll
swing and a miss, and that's out number 2 for the Tigers.
Game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game.
He got one more time in the chat tonight. Not bad, not bad.
As bad of a day as you could have.
2 outs, top of the 8th, game 1 in Los Angeles. 4-3 Tigers.
Nick Castellanos now.
Since this morning, check swing, strike 1 at the bottom.
For the first strike. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
He gives a sign on the mound. Swing and a miss, strike 2 up top. 0-2 count so far.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now.
Hold on, let me look at another research real quick.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
It's like swing, he struck him out, and the inning is over. Not that bad and sweet.
And the inning is over.
But good and sweet, actually. We go to the bottom of the 8th, guys. Game 1 in Los Angeles. Tigers 4, Angels 3. Doo-wop for the Angels. Right-handed batter, Mike Trout. He's 0 for 3 for flyout in the 5th. Hardy is still on the mound for the AIM-26 Tigers tonight. The pitch up a right, strike 1.
First pitch got him looking right there with a star hitter like this guy.
Oh yeah, the minus to the group again. What a fucking hallelujah surprise out of that. But okay. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Put a lot of love hearts out of that too. That seems alright.
He's been spotting that fastball pretty good most of the game.
And they pop up next to home base to the right, in the middle, and he makes a catch, 1 away from the Angels. Okay, who is John? Brings up Justin Upton, is 0 for 3 in game 1 in LA. The pitch by Hardy. Strike 1 to the right. Okay, let me double check who we got going on for the I don't want to take a pick on that. Hardy nods his head. Ball 1 on the upper left. That's 1-1.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen.
Oh, more. Okay.
Nobody goes 5
Wasn't sure what the last one was, but keeps the last name in check. Swing and a miss. Strike 2.
Not much to say about
it's now
that
1-2 now.
It should have never happened.
Comes a 1-2 offering by Hardy. Ground ball right center field. And it will be a single for the Angels. By the looks of it tonight, guys. Hanging tough a little bit. Adjustment. Single by the Angels by Justin Upton. So taking over as a pinch runner for the 1917 Angels tonight. Game 1 in LA. Eric Young Jr. JR with the dot. As you guys can see on the right. With our first 1 out, bottom of the 8th. 4-3 Tigers. Yeah, I'll put a thumbs up for that as well.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now. Snap throw.
Was that strike 1? I'm not really sure. Yeah, that was strike 1, okay.
0-1, here it comes.
Ground ball center field. And almost a double play by the Tigers defense, but that's out number 2 for the Angels though.
Time called here, as with the potential time run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out.
Pinch runner Ben Revere will take over for the 1917 Angels As we speak, brings up right-handed batter CJ Cron. 1 for 3 with a double in the 4th inning.
First offering on its way. Throw down to second.
That's ball 1. That will be ball 1, actually. They just saw me put a damn thumbs up on that. At least it's not a jester. Ground ball left center field. Oh my goodness, heads up. The deep left center field, and it will be an RBI double for the Angels. Game 1 in LA. As the score is back to being tied, it's 4-4 apiece. Have a good opening game 1 in LA. Look at that. Deep left center field, RBI double for the Angels. Brings up left-handed batter Louis Valbuena, 0 for 2 for hit by a pitch in the 4th. And the Tigers will put Bruce Rondon for the 8.16 Tigers. Rondon making his 10th start of the series. 8.71 ERA and 15 strikeouts. Runner at second, 2 out, 4-4 apiece. Pitch by Rondon, ball 1.
Well, that's not what they were looking for when they brought him into the game. First pitch nearly hits the first batter he's facing.
Ball 2.
A little bit to be concerned if you're the manager.
And he watches one miss out.
Come on, forecast supposed to get up to 68. Okay. 68 is a good temperature for work tomorrow. Because all I have to do is only 8 to 12. Ball 3.
3-0 now.
On deck, Gillen Escobar batting 333. 3-0 count. And that's a wild pitch, and that's a walk. Runner from second goes to third, and that's a walk for the 1917 Angels tonight. Rondon has already given up 1 walk as well. Brings up right-hander Gillen Escobar, 1 for 3 for single in the 7th. First and third, 2 outs. Ball 1 to the left.
With the fastball to begin the at-bat, it's ball 1.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little.
Strike 1 up top, a bit better. But at least it's not a lot noisy back there either. 15 views, 4 likes, not bad. Resident Evil 3 nemesis will get better than that from earlier. Strike 2 in the upper right. Going by its lonesome. Comes the 1 and 2 coming up. Sec swing. Ball 2. Alright. Ball 2. 2 and 2 offering. Fly ball to left center field, and almost had the catch out of that. Almost would have made an advertising catch. Oh my. But it came very close, and that'd be a 2 RBI triple. Oh wow. So close. As the score is 6-4 Angels. Game 1 in LA. Look at that. Almost would have had the amazing catch out of that. Runner with third, 2 outs, 6-4 Angels. Game 1 in LA. Swing and a miss. Strike 1 in the upper right. Oh my goodness. That would have been a pretty good catch right there from earlier. Strike 2 at the top.
3 runs already home here.
So far it's 0-2 on that one. Rondon, we're going to get out of this inning. The ball is low. Runner holds it at third.
Ready on 1 and 2.
Ball 2 at the bottom. Rondon's already given up 1 walk.
He's set. Here's the 2-2.
Foul ball to left, strike 2 out of the bat's hand.
2 and 2 count. Here it comes.
Swing and a miss, and the inning is over.
Bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left.
We go to top of the 9th, game 1 in LA. It's been outstanding so far. Angels 6, Tigers 4. And there's Los Angeles, California, guys. The cities, the vehicles around the world on that. But it's not bad. Right-hander, left field, Eric Jr. will stay in the back for the 1917 Angels. And so will right fielder for the 1917 Angels as well, Ben Revere. And taking over on the mound for the 1917 Angels tonight, Blake Parker, 11th start, 0-1 record. Do what for the Tigers? Right-handed batter, Maki Matuk. Lying down in 7th, he's 0 for 3. Game 1 in LA. It's been interesting. 6-swing strike 1 at the bottom. A bit too long. Mario Maker 2. I haven't played the first one. Haven't played the second one yet. But I'll think about it. Foul ball to right, strike 2. I mean, I know some of you in the past. I mean, I do remember that the very first one came out. I believe. Next swing, he struck him out. 1 away for the Tigers. Oh wait a minute. When did Super Mario, the very first Super Mario Maker come out? Hold on a second. Hold on. Brings up left in the batter, Matt Dundecker. Single in the second is 1 for 3. Game 1 in LA. Hold on, let me look this up real quick. Hold on. Blue Jays 5, round 3 in Seattle. Toronto, excuse me, swinging a miss, strike 1. Yeah, let me try to look this up real quick. Odyssey, I haven't played that yet. I mean, I have a plan what I'm going to do for Mario this year. For my Switch slide next to me, so. Swinging a miss, strike 2. Took a good shot at it. And that's 0-2 with 2 strikes out of that. Okay, Super Mario Maker's been out since 2015. Huh. Okay, we have to figure out what it's out for. Hold on a second. 0-2 count. And he struck him out number 2 for the Tigers. And the Tigers are down to their final out. It's been a good, interesting game in Game 1 tonight in LA. Hasn't been going that bad. Not that bad. It's a bit close. Last chance for the Tigers. Game 1 in LA, 6-4, Angels. With 2 outs. Swinging a miss, strike 1. So apparently Super Mario Maker was out for the 3DS and for the Wii U. So I haven't played the first one, but the second one, I think it was a former runner-up before a different game came out for Game of the Year last year. A couple years ago, I believe. Ball 1 at the bottom. But yeah, it recently released back in 2015, actually. So it all depends. I mean, I would be interested in playing the second one, but we'll see. 1-1 count coming up. Swinging a miss, strike 2. Tigers are down to their final strike. Game 1 in LA. Like I said, it's been very close and it's been very good. And he checked on the swing and he struck out. And the Tigers go down to 8-27 the series. But the Tigers did play a good close game towards the 2017 Angels tonight. It was close by 2 runs. Look at that. Ian Kinsler 1 for 4, home run, 2 ribbies. Miguel Cabrera 2 for 4 for home run. Iglesias with a double. Alex Presley with a double. But the one that started it off for the 2017 tonight, Angels, is Anthony Simmons with 2 ribbies. It's a crowd for double and a ribby. Escobar with triple and 2 ribbies, and Cole Calhoun. Not that bad of a performance, though. So the Angels take Game 1 in LA up to 2017 over the Tigers down to 8-27. Only by 2 runs, 6-4. 11 hits and 8 hits. Wasn't all too bad at all, guys. Not bad, not bad. All you have to do is just play your heart out and play as close as you can get and do what your mind tells you to do. With God's help. Tom Murphy. So the Tigers are down to 8-27 series. Simulate that. As we look at the others, Rays win by 3 up to 22-15 in Tampa this season. Over the Royals down to 18-17 as well. 4-1, 7 hits, 1 error, 6 hits, 1 error. Dozie getting his 5th win. Andrew Colon with 13th save. Brewers up to 19-17, 2-0 shutout over the Red Sox down to 19-16 and Milwaukee. 5 hits, 2 errors, 4 hits. Nelson with his 4th win. Craig Kimbrell with his 8th save. Yankees win by 2 up to 22-11 in New York City over the Angels down to 19-17. 3-1, 10 hits, 1 error, 6 hits. Gray with his 4th win. And Otis Salmon with his 8th save, the fireballer. Nationals going up to 22-13 over the Orioles down to 10-24. And Washington, 9-2, 13 hits, 4 hits. Blanton with his 1st win. Blue Jays win by 3 up to 15-20, upsetting the Mariners down to 22-13 in Toronto. 5-3, 10 hits, 5 hits. But getting up to 5-0 start for the 15-20 Blue Jays in Toronto. With Sudoff's 5th save. Blazers climb up by 5 up to 17-19 over the Padres down to 15-22 in Texas. 6 runs to 1, 6 hits, 1 error. 7 hits, 2 errors. Cole Hamels with his very 1st win. Twins going up 21-13 over the White Sox down to 11-23 of the series in Chicago. 14-6, guys. 18 hits, 13 hits, 3 errors. Duffy getting his 6th win. Hector Santiago's 1st save. Diamondbacks climb up 21-15 over the Pirates down to 13-22 tonight. In Arizona, 6-3, 11 hits, 5 hits, 2 errors. Zach Greinke with his 3rd win. Rodney with his 9th save. Rockies going up 21-15 over the Rockets down to 20-16 in LA. Actually, Colorado, excuse me. 6-2, 12 hits, 5 hits. Clay Kutzau with his 4th win. And the Giants win by 6, up to 18-18 even. Over the Reds down to 16-19 in San Francisco, 9-3, 15 hits, 11 hits. Mugson, Baumgartner, Gardner with his 3rd win. As far as tomorrow night goes, tomorrow night will be baseball. But tomorrow I am off at 12, guys, so you guys will have also a new episode of BL3 first and foremost. As it will be Game 2 tomorrow night, as it was close for the 8-27 Tigers tonight. As they will stay on the road, Angels won the 1st one, going up 20-17 earlier tonight, guys, as a group, 6-4. We'll see what happens for this week. As it will be 8-27 Tigers taking on 20-17 Los Angeles, 20-17 Angels. Between Michael Furman versus the late great Tyler Skaggs. So we'll see how that's going to go. One of the greatest pitchers of all time since he passed away at the age of 29 or 23 at the time. As far as the other matchups go, we have the 19-17 Astros taking on 22-11 Yankees in New York City. Quitzell 3-3, 3.25 ERA taking on Pena, perfect 3-0, 4.63 ERA. 6-27 Phillies taking on 22-13 Nationals in Washington. Clay Buchholz 0-2, 3.55 ERA taking on the perfect Max Scherzer. 4-0 start, 1.74 ERA. 22-13 Mariners taking on the 15-20 Blue Jays in Toronto. Paxton 5-0 start as well, 2.21 ERA. Taking on AJ Sanchez, 7.34 ERA. 22-15 Rays, visiting in 1916 Red Sox in Boston. Cobb 5-0, 2.44 ERA. Versus Chris Sale, 3.30 ERA. 21-13 Twins will be visiting the red-hot 24-11 Indians in Cleveland. Phil Hughes, 5.01 ERA, taking on Corey Kluber, 3.31 ERA. Now for this pitching matchup, guys, between 21-13 Twins and 24-11 Indians in Cleveland, Ohio, that should be a good one. That should be a good advertisement between it, but we'll see how things go for it tomorrow night. 16-17 Braves taking on 16-18 Marlins in Miami. Mentor making his debut, taking on Vince Rowley, 1-2, 3.62 ERA. 14-21 Athletics visiting 17-19 Rangers in Texas. Mania 2-2, 4.89 ERA, taking on Gonzalez, 5.81 ERA. 15-22 Padres taking on 11 and 23 White Sox in Chicago. Thompson 2 and 3, 4.91 ERA, taking on Cavey, 9.91 ERA as well. 18-17 Go-Go Mets, taking on 19-17 Brewers in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Syndergaard 3 and 3, 4.50 ERA versus Anderson, 4.54 ERA. 10 and 24 Orioles, taking on the 18-17 Royals in Kansas City. Jimenez 2 and 2, 4.99 ERA versus Vargas as well, 4.23 ERA. Now that still looks amazing when it comes to long hair, a little bit between. A good cop on that too. Even if we play it nice. 23 and 11 Cubbies visiting 23 and 20 and 15 the season Cardinals in St. Louis. It's on Lackey 3 and 0, perfect. 3.96 ERA, taking on Martinez 3 and 3, 3.53 ERA. 13-22 Pirates, taking on 21 and 15 Diamondbacks in Arizona. Toronto 2 and 1, 4.00 ERA, taking on Ray, 2.29 ERA. 21 and 15 Dodgers, paying a visit to 20 and 16 Rockies in Colorado. Darvish 3 and 2, 3.68 ERA versus Marquez, 3.70 ERA for the margin. And the 16-19 Reds taking on the 18-18 Giants in San Francisco even. Costello 3 and 2, 4.29 ERA versus Johnny Cueto, 2.92 ERA. And that's gonna do it for tonight, guys. No standings tonight, since I'm gonna be really tired when it comes to morning shifts, but I'm gonna be good to go for you guys in the afternoons. Tell you a bit more in a second. Hold up. Lost one supporter. That's okay. It happens to some of us, but the rest of us. Okay, guys, that's gonna do it for me tonight. Tigers played a close one, down to 8-27. As Game 2 will be played tomorrow night after I get off at 12. But Borderlands 3, remember, Borderlands 3 is every Tuesdays and Wednesdays, so I'll pop that in tomorrow after 12, so, or it might be tonight, it all depends. You guys want to catch more MLB 17, you guys will have a new episode tomorrow night. So stay connected, smash the like button, hit that red support button, tweet them out, share them, type it in, add them to a playlist, going right in and out, in between with no rumors. If there's anyone in the chat that has a Facebook and a Twitter, guys can share it, tweet it out in full. Stay connected as good as you guys can be. We watch our videos in full, like the videos, share the videos in full, tweet them out in full. We're all good to go from doing the Iamacreator philosophy. Equals pay it forward normally, guys. And we never ask for support back in between. Voting for the auto is still going on. It lands up by 15, 27-12 versus the Greatest Showman. You guys can vote if you'd like and let me know what you think my love and I will have on that. I go back tomorrow from 8 to 12, back-to-back 7 to 3s, and I'm off 1st, 2nd, and 3rd of May. So tomorrow after 12, tomorrow's Tuesday, new episode of Borderlands 3. And then I'm going to be doing baseball after that tomorrow night. Even though I'm going to be relaxing most of the time, it's going to work quite well. But other than that, I want to say, well, with that, guys, that's going to do it for me tonight. I want to say thank you to the ones that commented tonight for the Iamacreator community. I want to say thank you, Coffee, my partner Prince Mark, for stopping by. Thank you, guys. And thank you guys for being entertained as well. For me entertaining you guys in the chat, as I always do. Appreciate everybody in the chat that comes in. Shows a lot of love, support, respect, anything that comes around. But I hope you all enjoyed. Be good to one another. Be kind to one another and love one another. See you guys tomorrow after 12 for BL3. I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a good night and stay safe, guys.